When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Start training for a new career in as little as 18 days. National EMS Institute's innovative boot camp program will train you for a new career. Learn to respond to emergency situations and become a certified EMT in just 18 days. National EMS Institute guarantees 100% job placement. Visit www.nationaleMSinstitute.com today to learn more about our 18-day boot camp. Or call us at 1-800-497-6732. NationalEMSinstitute.com.
Stuck in a boring, low-paid job? By 2017, there will be a shortage of 2 million cybersecurity jobs worldwide. If you have a technical background but don't have a computer certification, you are being drastically underpaid. In months, you could be qualified for a new job in information technology, making real money with real job security. A new career is just a few clicks away at thecodeoflearning.com.
Is the number to call if you wish to join me here live. Hey, here's something that I found really interesting, also from the WashingtonTimes.com. Let me take this moment for a second before I get into that. I'll do that later. This is cool stuff here. I want to get back onto the flow so you understand how this all ties in. The American people are fed up. Washington. I go out, when I go out and speak, I hear all these people, they ask me the same question. The same question. Doesn't matter if I'm, on the border of Ohio and New York in Pennsylvania, or if I'm in the heartland of Pennsylvania, or if I'm in Maryland or New York or Massachusetts or Connecticut or North Carolina or Rhode Island, or here in New Hampshire, or going over into Vermont. It doesn't matter where I am. People are always asking me the same question because they're all fed up and tired and frustrated. And they just say, Rod, what can we do? Because we've already voted some of these people out of office and put these conservatives and Tea Party people in, and nothing is still getting done. And I keep telling them the same thing. Look, you got to keep doing what you're doing. You got to spread the word to all your neighbors. You just can't keep it to yourself. You've got to be the mouthpiece for the conservative movement and go out and grow it and make sure that people fully understand what it's about, that it's nothing like what the lamestream media and the left is saying it's all about, that it's something totally different. It's freeing. It allows people to keep their own money so they can do with what they want to do with their money. It means getting the government off their back and out of their daily lives so they're not made criminals for using, taking a picture at a stoplight with their cell phone. People are tired of government, of big, humongous government. And I can tell you that I can see it in the state of Pennsylvania so clearly because I've been all over the place in PA. And I see it everywhere I go. That there are people there that are they have conservative, traditional conservative, freedom-loving values, and they're doing it on a local level. And now they just have to move it up to the state level. I know they're having issues at the state level, but again, state capitals all over the place. People are sick and tired of their state capitals. New Hampshire is no exception. People are getting a little tired of our state turning more and more blue instead of staying red. People are fed up. And this is why people like Dr. Carson and Donald Trump are leading in the... No matter what the left has tried to do to either one of these men, especially to Trump, those who support him and are spreading his message, and those two candidates are having none of it. And let me tell you that you've got these blue blood rhino Republicans and you've got the left. Man, they are fit to be tied because you're not doing what you've been told to do. You've been told to stop supporting Trump. They haven't come out and say, stop supporting Trump, but that's exactly how their actions and all their interview questions and all their pieces, their TV pieces and specials and all that kind of stuff. You can see it in the debates and in the moderators. All of that is geared towards one thing: to tell you, the American people, to stop supporting Trump, stop supporting the Tea Party. And there was a story the other day that says, oh, yeah, there was a poll that was recently done, and support for the Tea Party is as low as it's ever been. Really? So it's lower than when the movement first got started, when nobody knew about it. Is that what you're telling us? There hasn't been a lack of or down support of the Tea Party. Not at all. In fact, the Tea Party has the problem that the left has is the Tea Party has evolved and morphed into something that they cannot measure anymore. Because the Tea Party was never actually a cohesive party, like the Democrats and the Republicans and the Libertarians. There is no cohesive Tea Party. They're fractured all over the place. But let me tell you something. They are starting to communicate with one another. And you can thank social media for that. And they're starting to coordinate a little bit. And they're starting to they don't need these Tea Party rallies anymore. They're starting to get out where it's supposed to be, out into the public and starting to talk to people. And they're quietly moving. It's grassroots here, people. You don't see grassroots like you do with the big budget parties. It's not the same thing. And the left can't figure that one out. And they hate you for it. And they've hit Donald Trump with all kinds of things. And yet he's still at the top of the polls, and they hate him for it. And they hate you for supporting him. And here's something else that's going to piss him off royally. You know, Donald Trump has said that, you know, hey, I am going to fund my own campaign. Now, there's a problem with Donald Trump funding his own campaign. For one, campaign records, what was it, about a month ago, back in September? The man spent less than $3 million so far on his campaign. And he's leading the pack. And he's now even in many polls beating whoever the Democrats throw at him, including Hillary Clinton. How's that possible? And he's only spent $3 million. And you've got all these big budget donors for Jeb Bush who spent millions and millions of dollars so far. And Bush is languishing somewhere down there between the 5 and 10, 5th and 10th place, somewhere around there, and sometimes, 4th. But he's nowhere near the top. He's nowhere near it. It doesn't matter what his rank is as far as the number, if he's in 5th or 4th or 10th. His support is like single digits after all the money that they've spent. And they cannot figure out how Donald Trump is doing this and Ben Carson is doing this with such small budgets. It's pissing them off royally. I can only imagine now if Donald Trump actually gets the nomination and gets elected. Can you imagine the tizzy that the left is going to be in? Oh, my goodness. But see, here's an additional problem for the lamestream media and the lame left. WashingtonTimes.com. Donald Trump has stated that he will fund his own campaign. In other words, so he's doing it so he's not beholden or seems to be beholden to anybody. Nobody can buy him. Here's the problem that Donald is having. Yeah, Donald Trump has a problem in his campaign. Donald Trump's devoted followers are sending him unsolicited campaign donation, unsolicited campaign cash. Here's the story. He may be derided by pundits and mocked by opponents, but GOP presidential candidate Donald Trump has followers so devoted that they're willing to send him money, even though he's never asked for any. Billionaire businessman said that he would fund his own campaign so he wouldn't be beholden to any donors. Which, by the way, has turned out to be a great way to get funding from everyday folks. His campaign has collected nearly $4 million from July to September, according to federal elections commissions. And 75% of those campaign contributors came in the amount of $200 or less. Like Ross Perot.
Hey, Larry, I did that first, Larry. I'm just telling you, Trump took that from me. He's taking that little bit of money, and all those people are contributing because they like him. Just like they contributed me because they like me. And I did it first, Larry. I'll tell you, Trump ain't got nothing on me.
By the way, where is he? Has anybody... Ross Perot is still alive, right? I don't ever recall seeing his obituary. Where is good old Ross Perot? For that matter, where is Alan? Alan Keyes has got a radio show, doesn't he? I don't listen to a lot of radio broadcasters. I don't know if people are still on the... Alan Keyes is still around, right? I hope so. You know why I don't listen to a lot of talk shows? Because this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, whatever business that you're in, you're supposed